The Minnesota Timberwolves are actually deep. That's refreshing. They have 10 guys that can play, maybe even more than that.
Always follow the money.
That's what I always say. You always follow the money.
Yeah.
This is Follow the Money with Mitch Moss and Paulie Howard on VSiN.
So Phoenix swept Minnesota during the regular season. They outscored them by 47 points. You could not play two bigs at the same time. They killed them. I mentioned this yesterday on the show. Cat and Gobert, in 37 minutes, they were outscored by 24 points. When it was Gobert and Nas together, in 30 minutes, they were outscored by 39 points. They put them in a blender and went to work on them. But Phoenix is the worst fourth quarter team in the league, and that was a problem all season. In every game, Phoenix had a double-digit lead in the second half. But, adjustments, and now it's the playoffs. Now, what helped them was Grayson Allen rolled his ankle, so Cat didn't have to chase him around. But they didn't play Cat a lot of minutes, so they didn't play two bigs for a lot of the game. But also, which drives me nuts, Gobert's going to win Defensive Player of the Year. Minnesota is the number one defensive team in the league, and that was awesome. That was 1990, great basketball, great defense, smothering defense, Booker 5 of 16. We have so many guys that can defend and lock you up, and they did. Durant played well. Other than that, nothing really happened from Phoenix, and Edwards played like Michael Jordan. Added up, body bagged him.
The phrase, their big three, it has driven me nuts for 20 years in the NBA. I hate it. Everybody does it for every single team. I can't stand it. The Minnesota Timberwolves are actually deep. That's refreshing. They have 10 guys that can play, maybe even more than that. And you always hear, like when the Phoenix Suns got Bradley, hey, they have their big three. What? Bradley Beal is a part of a big three? How? And what does that mean? With an aging Kevin Durant?
Oh, it's out of control.
Right?
The drug test, people need to be drug tested. I heard Steve Smith say Bradley Beal's a future Hall of Famer. The guy's made it to the conference semis one time.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we doing? But points in the paint, 52-34, rebounds 52-28.
They have a little bit of everything. And they have, again, I've been saying this since probably like January, elite defenders, to your point, all over the court.
Yeah.
Everybody. Those guys on the perimeter are exceptional, and it's a great combination. And they're the reason why Rudy Gobert is going to win Defensive Player of the Year. They're the reason why. To the guy I was talking about who has gone off against tonight's opponent, it's Luka. Great tweet from StatMuse. Think about this for a second. Last six playoff games against the Clippers, 35.5 points per game, 8.5 rebounds, 10 assists, 1 win.
Wow.
1 win in those numbers.
Tyronn Lue's very good, and especially with matchups and, in putting together a game plan. I love what they did, targeting him early defensively and putting him in screens and trying to wear him out.
Yep.
It's a great game plan. Then again, I never thought they'd score 8 points in a quarter, because they were on that 16-2 run to close the year, and one of the losses Luka didn't play. But, it's a different ball game now. It's a whole different animal in the playoffs.